Hey everybody, welcome back to Juju Beauty Chick, where we talk about all things chicks. That means chickens, y'all, by the way. It's not like chicks. But I got chickens, guineas, things on the farm, beauty, skincare, organization, raising boys. I've got 4 of them. Anyway, just all kinds of things like that. I appreciate you being here. If you will, click that red button that you see that says subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It helps support me. And it'll keep you tuned in anytime I post a new video, which isn't very often, so you're not going to be bombarded or anything. But today we're talking about our skin and skincare. It's the largest organ in our body, and we really need to take care of it. You only have one. I don't know, technology these days, they could probably replace all your skin. Anyway, they do lots of stuff with skin these days, but you end up looking weird, fake, too tight, and it costs a lot of money. So let's just take care of the face that we have, right? There's so much sciencey stuff behind skincare nowadays, and I heard this analogy the other day that really helped me understand it. It was from another one of my Sena sisters, and I'm going to share it with you today. It's a little odd, so here's my prop, and it kind of makes me hungry. Y'all, I've tried to do this video like 4 times. I keep buying these grapes, leaving them in the refrigerator, and I don't get around to my video, and the whole time my boys are like, Mom, can we eat those grapes? And I'm like, no, it's for my video. And I never do them, and the grapes rot, and I throw them away, and it's just like, anyway. So procrastination much? Yes. But anyway, let's talk about our skin. Grapes. Y'all, these grapes represent your skin when you're first born. Think about a baby. Actually, my 4-year-old, I was looking at him today, and his little white plump cheeks are so just hydrated and plump, and his skin just looks amazing. And we all look that way when we were born, just nice skin, very hydrated. But unless you've lived in a bubble your whole life and you're not exposed to the free radicals out there or the sun or the wind or anything like that, your skin probably doesn't look like that anymore. But anyway, it's all grapes up to here when you're a little one. But when you hit like your, I don't know, age 18 to 20, all of your hyaluronic acid, which is a crazy term we'll talk about later, but it starts to go away and it depletes you of your hydration. And so what you start getting is this layer of raisins, and that is the next layer of skin that's on top of your grapes. And so when you're my age, this layer of raisins is probably, it's just a lot more prominent than this grape layer. And then obviously the cornflakes on top represent the outer layer of skin that's flaky and it kind of sloughs off from time to time. And that is why I hate cornflakes, because we need to get rid of the cornflakes. And this, understanding your skin and understanding this is what's going to help you in taking care of it and choosing your skincare wisely. It's just going to help you make better choices, and hopefully it'll spur you on to try to get this grape layer pushed upwards towards the surface, because your skin cells renew every 30 days or so. Everybody's does. And so it just, the speed of the renewal is going to dictate what your layers look like. Does that make sense? Goal number 1, get rid of the cornflakes. Goal number 2, increase the size of the raisins. Hydrate them to make them look more like the grapes. Okay? Those are your goals in skincare. So all of those serums out there, y'all, serums cost more than anything else on the market. You can look at all the beauty counters, everything. The serums are golden because most of them are packed with awesome things for your skin. However, if you're putting serum on a layer of cornflakes, you're not doing yourself any good. You are throwing money out the window, okay? So your main first goal needs to be get rid of those cornflakes. That means you need to exfoliate. This should be your number 1 daily priority, and I haven't learned this until recently, but you need to exfoliate daily. Now, not go scrub your skin off with a scouring pad or something, but you have to be exfoliating daily to get rid of this layer so that the money that you put into these products are actually going to be working for you and working in your skin, so you're not just wasting it on this cornflake layer. So let's get rid of those cornflakes. Exfoliate, exfoliate, exfoliate every day. I want to show you just a couple of things. I'm not going to show all my products to you guys because that would take us all day. But I've had this exfoliator, don't laugh. I've had this for over a year. Look at this. That's my favorite one. Obviously, it's gone. I just ran out the other day. So here's my new one. I'm going to show it to you. This is made, y'all, it's made with volcanic ash. So it's very not super abrasive, like it's gonna tear your skin up, but you can feel the volcanic ash in there. And it's made with Nangai oil. Go Google Nangai oil. Do yourself a favor. It is the most hydrating product or ingredient on the planet, Nangai oil. So this is volcanic ash and Nangai oil, and I exfoliate with this. I mix it in with my cleanser and just exfoliate with it, and I love the way it feels. But you can only use this once or twice a week maybe, because it's awesome. Another exfoliator that I have is more of like a polishing exfoliator, and this one, it's a lot less abrasive, but you can still feel the exfoliators in there. Just anyway, a couple of products to use, but y'all, I don't care what products you use, exfoliate daily so that the other stuff that you're putting on your skin is gonna work for you. And then the next step is gonna be to plump up those raisins to make them look more like the grapes. And that is when your serums are gonna come in. Y'all, all these products you use for your face, you need to go with a company that understands molecular weight. That means how big the particles are and the molecules are on these serums, because some of them are a lot smaller and they're gonna go deeper into your skin, and some of them are bigger and they need to go further on top of your skin. And that's why it's important to follow your routine and do it in order. Does that make sense? I'm gonna have to apologize for the noise coming from the other room. Those are my children. I've started this segment over 3 times now because of the noise. So let's keep rolling. We have cleansed our face. We have exfoliated off our cornflakes. And now let's talk about the raisins layer. That's the layer that we're trying to plump up and make them look more like grapes, just to rehydrate them and to make them look more youthful. And y'all, that is where your serums are gonna come in. This is where a lot of women are spending the most of their monies on these serums. So make sure you get one that has the best ingredients, that does what it says it's gonna do. I will share with you my favorite, I call it my anti-aging cocktail, and it's the 2 things that I put together on my face. I do it every morning and I do it every night, and it has given me amazing results, I'm telling you. And I'm gonna talk about an ingredient, and it's called SENEPLEX Complex. It is a patented ingredient that only Senegence has, and what it does is we talked about the 30-day cycle. Your skin cells renew every 30 days. And what SENEPLEX Complex does is it's a kinetic enzyme, and it speeds up that cellular renewal process. That's hard to say. Cellular renewal process 23% faster. And that's an independent lab study, and it happened with 100% of its people that did it. 23% faster cellular renewal. And the great thing is Senegence has SENEPLEX Complex in almost all of its products. So it's not in the lip sense, and I don't think it's in the stuff you put in your eyebrows, which I use eyeshadow in my eyebrows. So it is in that. So our eyeshadows, blushes, foundations, cleansers, moisturizers, SENEPLEX Complex is in all of our, anything you put on your face basically except for the lip sense. You're gonna see the SENEPLEX Complex. And so our skin cells are constantly being renewed much faster than your normal person, which I love. So back to my cocktail. Do you remember earlier we talked about the hyaluronic acid? This is our climate control, which you've seen me post about this because it virtually soothes an entire sunburn. My son got super sunburned. I put this on, and within 12 hours, it was virtually gone. People put it on their stretch marks, their eczema, diaper rash. It's called Miracle in a Bottle, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this is our most sought after ingredient, even over lip sense. This is Senegence's most sought after ingredient. When this goes out of stock, people panic because we want our climate control. I love this stuff. And this is one that you have to kind of shake and activate it before you start using it, because you want the ingredients to be activated right away. But this replenishes your hyaluronic acid. It's got hyaluronic acid in it. And that is something that your face, you naturally produce your hyaluronic acid, but you start losing it by the time you're like 30, I think. You start losing your hyaluronic acid by like 50%, I've heard. So this is where you're gonna start getting that back. And this is SENEPLEX Complex and hyaluronic acid. And it's got a couple other things in it, which I have my little cheat sheet here. But it's also got glucosamine HGI, which is a natural anti-inflammatory. And I don't even know why I'm trying to do this, y'all. I don't have my glasses on. But I use this morning and night. And it's like in a little spritz. And so, but first what I do is I take, and y'all, you've heard of vitamin C is all of the rage everywhere. Everybody wants vitamin C. It's awesome for your skin. We all know that. If you're using a product that has vitamin C, you need to try to find out what percentage of vitamin C you're actually getting from the product. Vitamin C is another one of those things that needs to be activated right before you use it, or it loses all of its potency. So we have what we call Serum C, and it's in little like capsules in there. And so it's not activated until you rub it together in your hand, and then it activates, and it's suspended in Cineplex Complex. So this is our Serum C, and what I do every night is I squirt like a half a squirt of this in my palm, 2 spritzes of this, and I rub it together and I put it on my face. And this molecular weight is the smallest, and so it goes the deepest into my skin. So once my cornflakes are stripped away, this is what I want to put on my skin right away after I cleanse and strip away and exfoliate, is this little cocktail, because it's going to go the deepest and do me the most benefit. Anyway, this Climate Control Serum C, those are amazing. And like I said, they have Cineplex Complex in them, as does my cleanser, which I've already used, my exfoliator, which I've already used, and then my little anti-aging cocktail, which I've already used. So we have cleansed, we have exfoliated, and we have used our awesome serums. The last thing you're going to want to do is moisturize. And this isn't the moisturization that we just did that went deep into our skin. This is the moisture for the top part of your skin. And what that's also going to do is it's going to seal in those serums that you just applied and let them do their job. So if it's the daytime, you want to use a daytime moisturizer. And if it's the evening, you can use an evening moisturizer, which usually is a little bit heavier, but it does work while you're sleeping. And so that's why there are 2 different moisturizers. So those are all the steps that I do. I cleanse, I exfoliate, I use my serums, or my cocktail as I like to call it, and then I moisturize. And if you have any questions about any of my products, you can go to jujubeautychick.com and click on the product, and it'll tell you all about it, ingredient lists and everything. Or if you're on Facebook, you can come find my Facebook group, that's Juju Beauty Chick, and click join, and you can join that group, and I have a photo album with all of my skincare in it as well. And like I said, if you will click the subscribe button, that would be awesome. Or if you want, I can send you a beauty book, comment below, and I will be happy to do that for you. If you have any questions, just contact me, and I appreciate you for watching.